to come into the mainstream industry and say I can be part of this industry. That's after my senior six in 2009. So now I started listening to Luganda music. The first Luganda song that caught me really badly was a song by Geoffrey Taya. It's called Diana. I used to like R&B. Now,
Before that?
Yes. So Geoffrey Taya has this song. I don't know where anyone can find it. It sounded like an R&B song, love song, slow. I was like, yuck. So then I started listening to Luganda music. Then I learned that actually these people who sing, these songs are written for them. Then that's when now the Juliana Kanyomozis sang this Nabikoa, so that's 2005, I think 2005. Nabikoa, so the community, so the industry now was starting to blossom. Then I felt to myself, I think I can write these things. If these things are written, then I can write them. They write words, they put a melody to them. And I just felt I could do that.
So you started writing.
So no, I didn't start, but I felt I could.
You could do it.
In high school, I was into hip hop, and that time, yeah, Lil Wayne was my favorite. They used to say I look like him, and that always gave me a. So, some guys used to say, "Man, you look like Jay-Z." Yeah. But now, so when I thought that I could write a Luganda song, and I didn't try, so I come to make friends to. The first person I met was Omulangira Ndaus. That guy is at Radio Simba. Yeah. I met him. That's 2009. Like, and I can write songs.
Okay. You just went and told him you can.
Okakasa. Nze mmanyi bebe cool mukwano gwange. Like, yeah, I can write songs for him.
So you're telling me that you just marched up to him and you were like, I can write music, and then you also declared you can write for Bebe Cool. You were confident?
I didn't declare I can write for Bebe Cool, but I knew I would do everything because I thought these things, I can do them. Now, so I tell him I can write songs.
Okay.
Like, really? I had written some rap. We used to spend time in the internet cafe and Googling, was it Google?
Back then.
The underground hip hop lyrics and stuff. So we would put some lyrics together, try to interpret the hip hop vernacular into English, simple words, understand them. So you would put together something, and then you get a beat and try to see if you can flow on the beat with these lyrics. And so I had some things that I had done. So one day, Ndaus tells me that Bebe Kuraja tugenda kumumeetinga tulabe. Like, really? Yeah, okay. So there's a place where we used to chill in Bukoto there. And so, nigga comes. Bebe, onono mwana awandika enyimba. Like, really? Ndaus now, when you're a star, these people always refer you to people, bring their cousins. So you get tired of that shit. Ndaus now. And then, so they continued with their thing. They were having a drink. And I'm there. And I felt the time. Katigo wandi kabichi. Nenjisikayo. I had this. Tukubiremu. Nimua. I gave him something. It's like, yo, creeping me as a crop through your bloodstream, that is about from into your club scenes. It's like, hey. Hey. Kalina muno atendo was ekyo chikuba. Like, Kulina. So that evening he had a studio program to go to a studio program at Dream Studios. That was Kamocha. So I happened to go with them. So I went with them, and now this is the first time I see a recording studio. So the first recording studio I saw with my eyes was Dream Studio. That was the biggest recording studio in the country at that time. Now that's 2009. So I was introduced to the producer. The producer then was Pademan and other people, and Eddie. I was introduced as a songwriter. I had never written anything.
Apart from your
Apart
little...
from my rap things. But I was introduced as a songwriter.
But you had declared that you can.
Yeah. So they did their thing. They were doing their thing. They had a song they were working on. So and then we went. Now, I did not remember that I gave my number to somebody that day. So 1 week after, I received a phone call from Dream Studio. Yeah, hello? Yeah, this is Dream Studio. Manuel Mchala, Agala, Omwandikire Oluyimba. Is this Nince? Yes. On a border. Shh. Dream Studio. So I get there, and there's this lady. She wants a song, a Luganda song. That's one love song.
You had not written anything
like that.
I've never done
that, but I just feel I can. So they ask me, what do you want to say, Okunyimba? Have you written any songs before? No. Nai Sobola. So they asked me, so how much? Now, I had a crew that Silver Chagulanyi used to charge people around 1.5 and 2 million. Yeah. So I told her, I want 2 million. I want 2 million. Okay. Twaledi. Kalabe. Njakuwa 1 million. Yo. And they gave me 500K on spot as a deposit. I've never had 100K in my life as my own money. Sure. Now the story that follows, I see myself, we know, shopping, shoes. And then after changing and my look has really transformed, I went back to Bukoto. And the Ndaus and friends saw me like, yo.
Okay.
Now, long story short, the following day, okay, so that night, I sat down and composed something. I had a guitar, so I would play a guitar. So the next day, I called up Padema, like, yeah, nakoze oluyimba lw'omukyala, so kati now let me come and voice it. And so I went there. Pademan was not there. What he did, he put Logic for me. He opened Logic and put a page for me and told me to go to the booth and sing what I've written. So I had my guitar and just played what I'd written. And so he went away. He left the page for me to record, and just he went
do your
out.
thing.
Yeah. So then I played. Ojukilo chechiseera kyewali muno oyo muno nga mwakeeraba nga balala bono bayita abantu naye ye ng'omulaba malayika nga weegeza message obwekumukumu mulina n'amannya ge mweyita omukwano gunyuma bwe guba gutandika so bwe gukula gumanye okuba wamu. So I voiced that and it was recorded. And I went back. So Pade, I think, came back in later and listened to it and called me like, Okakasa gwe wawandise bino? Like, yes. He said, no way. Said, no way. I said, yeah, it's me who wrote that. Okay, so everyone was shocked. Everyone was shocked there in the studio. So when the lady came in, they played for her, and she was excited.
And she liked it.
Yeah, she liked it. And they called me, they gave me my car balance.
Now, 1 million, my God.
One ma. So my first pay in the industry was a ma.
Wow. How many other people can say that?
No, not really, not a lot of them. Now,
imagine coming home to a vacation each day, to a place of pure serenity, a place of pure luxury for you to entertain and unwind. At Jacana Heights, dreams come true. Take your pick from spacious 1, 2, or 3 bedroom apartments and luxurious 4-bedroom penthouses, built to international standards with fine, exceptional finishing. Located on Konge Hill, Buziga, with incredible views and a fresh breeze from the nearby Lake Victoria. It's a place for your body, soul, and mind with a wide array of amenities. Contact us for more information. Jacana Heights, luxury hilltop living.
Now the producer told me, so tomorrow come and be here as she records. You have to direct her. You have to show her how to sing it. Now that's when I get to learn that actually you sit in the driver's seat of this whole thing when you're the songwriter. You influence everything.
People don't know that.
Part of the recordings. It's you who directs how to sing the lyrics and the melodies, and that's when I learned that. Like, yo. So I was there. I didn't like so much the way the lady was singing the song. Yeah, I didn't like it. She had this powerful voice from church. They call them the high praise artists. Who's and I know I wanted her to come down and sing it like an R&B song. And she could not that. Her voice was more powerful than that. But anyway, we sang the song, we recorded, and then the song came out. The moment the song came out, it exploded. And that song was the biggest song in the country throughout the year. We still had the Palm Awards. It was the song of the year.
Yeah.
Hey.
But starting
and I was even nominated
for
the Songwriter of the Year. And the people didn't know me. And actually, people kept hearing this song and they thought it's Silver who wrote it. And then, and so you would hear people on radio, no, waliwo akavubuka akalala. Oyo si Kyagulanyi, waliwo akaana akalala akaze. So, but they didn't know me. They didn't, who is that? I remember one day I found this Bina baby. I met her at a radio. It was in Nakasero. It was Dembe FM. They tell her, Omanyone yawandiko omukwano gunyuma. And she was shocked like, okay, you people. And then she called everyone. Nabagamba si Silver, omwana wuno. I told you, like, so the song was big, and that was the beginning. I started receiving calls from big artists, from like big artists. And when I say that, I mean Irene Nambiru, Juliana, and and the next person to record was who? Was Juliana. Was Juliana, was Irene Nambiru.
Okay.
Was Irene Nambiru. And the next one is Juliana. And the next one is, okay, so I had, now I became
work
busy.
Coming in.
Yeah. And so, now Bebe Cool was at that time my friend. Yeah. Because remember, he's the first artist I met, so at that time he was my friend. And I remember him now, I think he told who, like, by the way, mwa munonya Nince, mulina kunkubira. Tebalina kumalaga think he was trying to say, I remember him telling, and that was one day, omwana mwagala bamutwale twaleyo bamuwandikise ennyimba za bwereere. No, bagee bankubire. He was trying to be protective. He was my friend, and, and he's a genuine guy. When he's your friend, he's really a good friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so that's me in the mainstream.
Can you imagine?
Established as a
your
songwriter.
first song, and it's a smash hit. But you know, for a lot of people who start so high and start so fast, sometimes they lose steam.
Yeah,
sometimes
it's
they lose
terrible.
steam.
It's
and
not
expectations are already like. Did
it's
you feel that?
It's not something very good, and it has disturbed me a lot throughout my career.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't have a testimony to tell. Like
you struggled.
Yeah, my struggle. Like, I remember one day Irene Nambil told me that when she did Nkwechi, she was told, so after Nkwechi was actually beginning to become very popular, she was told that there was a show in Ginger. She took a taxi to Ginger, and she had to pay the stage management, those MCs behind stage, for her to get on stage. And then I remember her telling me that actually over the show ended before her going on stage still. Can you imagine something like that? But then me, so how do I get to come on stage then? Because now I'm established as a songwriter. So how do I get to start now singing? So one day I'm listening to radio. I will not mention the radio. But then so these guys were having an argument about whether now this cowboy who writes these songs can really sing. No, by the way, because he writes the songs, he can sing. No, you see now, that's where they end, those ones. No, Silva is a big singer.
And they stop.
Yeah. So I said, okay, let me go and do a song. I called up Pademan.
You did it to prove them wrong.
I called up Pademan. I remember that was, it was Bobby Wine's studio in Bukoto. So I called up Pade, like, Pade, Mr. Jacob studio, recording your account. He's like, yeah, he was always like, I was like his child. He would always just tell me, yeah, come. So I wrote something and I recorded it. That was the song, Cinderella. So I wrote a story. Akera na wanchantambuza kakerengenda musite. So when I wrote that story, it flew well, and then it was flowing well, and Pademan liked it. Said, yeah, give it a story, give it a continuation. Now the song is done in studio, and it's left there. So as I didn't really have that much.
Was the drive? Like
the drive that but I did a song. I have a song. Now, there used to be people who would go into the studio and check into the computer and listen to things. I don't know why. But now this guy, there was this guy, he's called Devi. He went to the studio, I heard, and he took out some songs. So, had I started campus? Yes, I was at campus. Yeah. So
all through campus, this, you were still studying?
Yeah. So in between, I joined campus. Then after campus, one evening, I'm back to my hostel room. I hear my song playing on radio. It was...
Wait.
Yeah.
So you recorded your song, pretty much forgot about it.
Yeah.
And someone else.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah. This guy took the song and started distributing it. And my song is playing on radio. And it sounded good. And I liked it. Like, yo. And then the presenter's comment after the song was like, Ononayaze. I'll never forget that. Ononayaze. And this one too is here now. So, and that's it. The following day, I went to the studio, got the song, and two tried to take it around.
Imagine.
The next thing, after about 3 weeks of the song playing and people talking about it, yono mwana ne yawandika, yono mwana wandike, yono noni. Because by that time, some of the songs that I used to write for Bebe Cool, he would shout my name in them. Nince Henry, the writer. Yeah. So yeah, oh no, Nince Henry, Nince Henry. And then I received a phone call from some guy, and this guy wants to do my video. Njagala kola video y'oluyimba lwo.
You hadn't even thought about that?
Yeah. Like, really? Me, I don't have money. It's okay. And you know how much I spent on that video? It's 20,000. 20,000 Ugandan shillings. Yeah, that's
your first music video?
Yeah, because I paid the border guy who brought the girl who was used in that video.
Everything else?
Everything else was free by that director.
My goodness. Do you look back and see how you've been blessed?
And you know, after that video, I met the then most famous video director in the country was Buddy. He wanted to do the video. Najimaze, it's done already. Sure? I wanted to do that video. I swear I want to do that video. Already, Yawede. And you know what I went through during the shooting of the video? I didn't like the experience. This thing is too tiresome. They tell you, you dance with a girl, now you touch him, touch her. Okay, smile. And I don't like to be directed. And I didn't like that. So
you didn't like the experience.
So I would have told Buddy to redo the video, because that definitely was going to be a better video. But then, so the video also came out, and yeah, that is now Nince.